All boaters, recreational or commercial, with or without motors, need to stay 1,000 yards away from southern resident orcas. That's a little more than half a mile.
This new law streamlines state regulations. KOMO's Denise Whitaker talked with boaters today about their whale encounters and reaction to the new law.
I mean, whales are one of the great features of boating around here.
Being close to a whale is a life-changing experience. Never gets old.
Boating his entire life, John Gardiner's seen southern resident whales, transient bigs, grays, and humpbacks. Washington's new law will keep Gardiner and all others out on the water 1,000 yards away from southern resident killer whales.
I think it's too far. 1,000 yards, you will not even be able to see the whales, and you're too close.
So it's not about having the perfect measurement here. It's about changing the mindset to give these whales as much space as possible.
Julie Watson, the state's leader for its killer whale policy, tells me this new law creates a uniform policy for everyone on the water, commercial, recreational, even kayakers and paddleboarders.
You know, you're going to do your best to try to look to see if you can see any of the breaches ahead of time, any of the spray coming off of them, to try to keep your distance, but they can come up for sure.
The whales, I'm told, are very much affected by noise. And so keeping a long way away from them makes sense to me.
That's the science, Watson tells me, is partially behind this new law.
Southern resident orcas really struggle to find, catch, and eat their favorite food, Chinook salmon, when boats are nearby.
This new 1,000-yard regulation only applies to the southern resident whales. So how can boaters tell the difference?
So the shape of the fin is a little bit different. There's a little patch of white at the base of the fin.
Any orca you would have to you'd have to treat as a southern resident, certainly in Puget Sound.
For the first year that this new law is in place, I'm told that wildlife officers will simply be out on the water helping to educate boaters instead of issuing citations. In Seattle, Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.
Another way to tell Southerns from transients is by what they're eating, if you can see it. Southern residents primarily eat salmon, but a transient orca will eat harbor seals.